So we are on chapter 16 of the Handbook for Catholic Moms, and chapter 16 was all about your health and making sure that you're getting the proper screenings and dentals and things like that. I'm going to go a different direction with it, so stay tuned. But first, make sure that you check out the other ladies down below and what they have to say about their health. So it is great to do screenings and things like that, but what I want to talk about is the fact that doctors today do not seem to be tracking how important your nutrition is. Sure, they'll ask you, like, based off the food pyramid or some other kind of weird government like triangle or plate, you know, how you're eating once in a while, where really it goes to so much more than that. What you want to do for your health, anyone's health, but especially if you're ill and with some capacity, whether you're suffering from, you know, asthma or allergies like I am, or you have some other kind of like autoimmune disorder, or you even have like a behavior thing like your ADHD or something, you want to eat to lower the inflammation in your diet. And things that are hard on your body, high glycemic foods, foods that cause insulin spikes, pretty much sugar, right? Whether it's in form of bread or pasta or white rice or bananas or whatever, is going to spike your insulin and cause inflammation. And obviously anything that comes in a package, anything that has like those vegetable oils and those kind of fats that are bad for you, not fat's great for you. You eat an avocado every day, but that's not the kind of fat I'm talking about. I'm talking about stuff in a package. It's going to cause inflammation in your body. You're not going to feel good, and you're going to be more susceptible to diseases. With my struggle, I keep finding information and I take it to my doctors and I'm like, hey, what about this guy who says to eat this way for my allergies to lower inflammation? What about the link between food and allergies? Doctors tend to just want to give me a pill or an inhaler and say, goodbye, good luck with it all. That just doesn't work for me. I'm not someone who wants to take a pill every day, and it doesn't make me feel good to take a pill every day. All pills have side effects, and unless it's life or death, I don't want to take a pill. So I have been on a hunt to figure out if there is a way for me to cure myself without that. And the other way is really just with food, and looking at food as medicine in and of itself. I mean, God gave us an apple, and there are so many nutrients in an apple, way longer than that list on that cereal box with all of that preservatives and stuff, you know. The apple didn't have to be enriched by man. The apple was enriched by God. And same with all natural foods. I mean, he put animals on this earth, I believe, to eat. I mean, that is what he did. And I think that when you're vegetarian, it's confusing to me, because what about this bounty God gave us? He didn't say just to take care of the cows for the sake of the cow. But really, it's important to, I think, get back to basics with eating, whether you want to go paleo, whether you want to take a step further and like try keto or something in between. Even if you just don't label what you're doing at all and you just stop buying packaged, even like pretzels, walk away from the pretzels and buy some nuts and seeds. I mean, really, that's the legit, like, that is how I eat now. So like, I'll put frozen spinach and frozen kale in my smoothies. So it's important to get as many vegetables as possible in your diet. There's nothing better than vegetables. Fruit is great too, but vegetables, everything you need is in spinach and kale, especially with green leafy vegetables, colorful vegetables, bell peppers, avocado, well, avocado's a fruit. Don't underestimate the power of food. Just start Googling it. Start finding out people who've cured themselves through food. The reason that our bodies look like bumpy or red is it's the inflammation coming. So again, I highly suggest eating an anti-inflammatory diet. You're going to feel good. You're probably going to lose a few pounds because you're just helping your system be more where it should be. You can also look into like an alkaline diet and the whole alkaline acidity in foods. I think there's some debate about whether that's legit or not, but I always feel better after a glass of lemon water. Lemon is actually very alkaline, and if you drink it first thing in the morning and then wait about 30 minutes before you eat, you really set up your system to be at its prime. So the other thing I really want to touch on really fast is the fact that even though I am super into food and nutrition, I love immunizations. I think that they are God's gift to this world. I don't want to get into an immunization debate right now, but I am just going to say from my perspective, I am very, very thankful that we have immunizations for polio, that we have immunizations for whooping cough, that we even have immunizations now for chicken pox. My kids don't have to suffer through that. I don't have to suffer through that as a parent, but gosh, I mean, think back just a couple hundred years, people were dying of things that now we just totally don't worry about. And I mean, the flu has gotten crazy. I don't know what was going on last year. I mean, I heard about people dying that were my age, and whether they got a flu shot or not, I'm not sure. But from what I read, you're less likely to have as bad of a flu and therefore possibly die if you get a flu shot. So since this is about health, I do want to say that I just am very pro-immunization. I think that any person who chooses to not have their children get their immunization shots needs to really look really into the research, and then look into if that doctor is even practicing anymore, if there's been anyone who's debunked that research. That's my take. I think everyone should get a flu shot, especially to protect those little babies that aren't old enough yet to get them. If you've ever had something wrong and you just cannot get that right, it's not like a cut and dry, oh, this test came out and you're positive for this and therefore that's what you have. That could be really, really frustrating medical road to go down, and I feel for you. I will pray for you if that's where you're at. And just know that this is the moments where I love the internet, and my family thinks I'm crazy half the time because I'm constantly trying new things in terms of eating, but food is medicine. And so I think God gave us all this beautiful food for a reason, and if you're eating something right now that God didn't put on this earth, or that you can't grow from this earth, perhaps you should put that fork down. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Until next time, this is Laura from What Laura Likes. God bless and have a beautiful day.